go down to LP Field for this matchup.
The Titans are ready to run back this kick. The Texans setting up here for the kickoff. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. And here's a quarterback coming onto the field who has plenty of experience under his belt.
Yep, there's no doubt. He is the man in charge, and he shows it just the way he handles himself, and that's why he plays so well. That's why he's in this game today.
The Texans will come out in the dime. The first week of the NFL season is underway. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times when he's under center and when he drops back. He takes his eyes off of him, and what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
This will be second down. Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Got the completion. Breaks out of the tackle.
Hard to play man-to-man coverage all the time in the NFL. That time we see the man-to-man coverage. The quarterback sees it. Nice throw.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 7. He'll fire it out to the left. Sticks to his hands. That brings the play to an end.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Takes it from the gun. Incomplete as he was looking short. And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers who so often open up the game. The jumbo set on the field. Keeps it here. Has his man. In on the stop.
A lot of people have to do a good job on play action passes for him to work. And this time, watch the running back. Nice job selling the fake, and it helps the QB.
First down and 10. Play action. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete. Here's a look at the defense with its ball-hawking secondary. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Titans snap it at the 36. Reaches out and grabs it. That'll stop the play right there. We watched them in practice this week, Phil. Practicing plays inside the 20. Let's see what they come out with their first opportunity today inside the red zone.
Well, you've said it many times. This is where you win or lose the football game. They got the quarterback and receivers to make it happen.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. Second down here. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The Titans approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The give. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
The Titans know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. It can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
How about that run? Touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead. And it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
Count it. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. He'll take it from the 6. It out to about 27 before he's taken down. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
First down at the 27. Handoff out of the I formation. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that can be so dangerous in a game like this. The Texans lined up in the pistol. Halfway through this first quarter now. Catch made.
That was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
On the way, third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Going to try his luck here. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. First down here. The Texans defense now is going to go nickel. Keeps it on the play fake. Going for the home run. Almost intercepted that time.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game that can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
They bring in the extra tight end. Second down and 10. He'll keep it on the play fake. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
Offense lines up here. Still got it after the play action. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. We're early in this game, but this defense must figure out a way to cover up this tight end because he's putting up big numbers.
I don't know if they can stop him, Jim. It's so hard for defenses now to come up with ways to stop these tight ends. They look like power forwards of the NBA. They're big, they're strong, they're fast. What do you do?
First down at the 25. Good yardage picked up on that ball. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Gains maybe 5. That leads us to second down. The Texans lined up in the nickel.
Let's go.
Offense lines up here. Another carry here. And gains maybe 4. Third and goal from the 1. They're going to run it on the toss.
Offside. Defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Goal line defense on the field. Third and goal. Underneath and incomplete that time.
Big decision for the coach this time, Jim. You failed on third and goal. What do? Do you go for it? I say you call the play and you try to put up 7 points.
Offense lines up here. Dropping back 3. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
The head coach decides he wants to be the aggressor in this situation. On fourth and goal, he goes for it. Nice play call that time.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. Makes the catch at the 7. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. They face first down. The Texans in the pistol formation. To the ground. Brought down at the 26. Let's set the defensive starters. After being stopped at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. The defense comes out in the nickel. Here's the handoff up the middle. They tackle him at the 26-yard line. And it's 3rd and 10 here after the run. Now 3rd and 10 following the run. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And incomplete. What a hit that time. Tremendous defensive play that time, making sure that pass was not completed.
The job is getting harder and harder, isn't it, for defenders to jar the football loose? Because just about anywhere you hit the receiver, it's illegal. But a good legal hit that time, it knocks the ball loose.
Let's see what he can do here. He's brought down. The Titans come to the line to start this drive at the 24. Offense lines up here. The Titans have it at the 24. Gets it out for the completion. Tackle down at the 42-yard line.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play-action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
First down at the 42. He's got the catch. They bring him to the turf. And, Phil, you look at this offense right now. They've got a quarterback who's moving the football through the air, and that's a big reason why they're leading this game.
That's right. That's why they're leading the game. Boy, I'd hate to be a defensive back out there today. The wide receivers are good. The quarterback is hot. They've got awesome rhythm, and that's why they're playing so well.
Makes the reception. He's brought to a halt.
Good job by the offense. Getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. This play set up by the long gainer. From the shotgun, he'll throw it over the middle. Gets about 9 on the play. Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
But the hit knocks the ball out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
3rd and 1. And he's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground. And no return as this goes for a touchback.
You got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
1st and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job in it.
And at the 25, he'll be brought down.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
3rd down. Wide receivers are bunched up. Out of the shotgun formation. Catch made. Gains 12.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. It also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
Quarters formation here for the defense. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
The Texans come out in the pistol. 2nd down, 4 to go. He'll get it again. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the 1st.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a 1st down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Texans line up in the pistol offense. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a 1st down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Has his target. Tackles made, and the 1st down is picked up.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a 1st down.
1st down here after the completion. We're getting close to the 2-minute warning. Time for one more play. The defense gets a sack. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. After being sacked on 1st down, it's 2nd and 16. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. They bring him down one more time.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd long, not easy to pick up 1st downs in these type of situations.
The Titans are set for their next possession. They've come out in the dime package from the gun. That's an interception. He's stacked up at that point.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
Now 1st and 10. Eyeing that left side. Intercepted!
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Nickel formation for the defense here. 1st down and 10. Throws the pass. Finds his mark. Tackles made.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the 1st down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that 1st down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Brings it in. Brought down after a gain of 15. The offense is set at the line for the 1st down after that completion. And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here, in zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
When you got a lead, you march down the field, and you add on to that lead with a touchdown, it's fun to watch the other team. Will they stay patient or will they panic? My bet is they'll panic.
The Texans cannot come up with any answers here before halftime. And now they await the kickoff. Perhaps they can put some points on the board before the intermission. The score's 21-0. He'll have a chance to take off. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. The Texans break huddle and start their drive, this time from the 25. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff, and this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
That does it for the first half. Texans trail in this one. The Texans ready to receive the kick. Takes off from the 5, and they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Texans getting ready now to start their drive. The Texans will approach this play from out of the pistol. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Has his man. That's a gain of 6.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Texans will come out in the pistol. Second down and 5. They'll go ground, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field and pick up about 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Out of the gun. The Texans now move the chains.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Texans will go with the pistol on this play. He'll go left. Gains 16.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Texans line up in the pistol. First down at the 46. Gets the handle here. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw plays because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback and nobody's prepared for the run.
Second down and 2. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
The Texans come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Looking across the middle. Nice tackle.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
First down here after the completion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun. And intercepted. He's got a walk. Going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Well, on defense, to make a play like this, so much of it is about timing. Perfect timing by the defensive player. He gets the interception and runs it all the way back for a touchdown.
The Titans line up now for the point after. It's good. The Texans' return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score's 28-0. Fields the football at the 8. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Texans come onto the field now for this next series. Wide receivers are bunched up. 1st and 10. With 2 hands, he has it. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Sometimes the defense can be all over the receiver. It doesn't matter. You cannot stop a great catch.
Nickel formation here for the defense. 2nd down and 7. Handoff made. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
Now looking at 3rd down. He'll take the snap from the gun. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Nice piece of running, and he's going to be tackled right around the 37. The Titans offense now marches onto the field. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Makes the catch. The tackle is made.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those 1st downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the 2nd half. Don't take any chances.
Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground. Tackled at the 29-yard line. 1st down here after the run. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
The give, middle, for about 4. It's really been a spectacular showing by this tight end, Phil.
It's been a really good day for the tight end, no doubt about it, Jim. Now everybody needs a franchise quarterback, a franchise wide receiver, and you would love to have a franchise tight end like we're watching here today.
Double tight end formation. 2nd and 6. Right back to him once more. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st.
This offense has been moving the football all day long. Once again in the red zone. They have a big lead. What will they do? I think they'll just try to run it in from here.
Touchdown. They're just running it up.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. And he'll start his return. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. He'll throw it over the middle. Reaches out and snatches it.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it is thrown and caught. It doesn't get a 1st down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
Second down now. The Texans in the pistol.
Here we go.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. He's got a little bit of daylight here. The tackle is made at the 40-yard line. Looking ahead, the Titans will be playing at home next week, while the Texans will also be playing at home next week. They come to the line, and it's first down. The Texans lined up. Everybody split out wide. From the shotgun. Makes the reception. He's tackled right at the 48.
Good job by the receiver, running into that defense, through the zone, finding the open space, and making a nice catch.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. On the money. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 41. Brings it into his body, and there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Texans come out in the pistol. 2nd and 8. He's looking to the right here on this throw. No room to complete that one.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
The defense comes out in the dime. Out of the shotgun. He has the grab, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up.
No good. No good. Interesting little chess match game here as they missed the long field goal and set up the opponents now with an excellent starting point.
Anytime you talk about a long field goal, it's 50-50 at best. That time, the mechanics of the situation were not perfect. Doesn't look like a good hold, and that's why they missed.
Keeps it here. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Let's go.
2nd and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the reception. Taken down at the 39. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Looking long. And then there's a...
Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window, very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it, fired it, got the touchdown.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Texans come to the line. They'll start this drive at the 33. Offense lines up here. First down and 10.
They go draw.
Up the middle. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out. Well, there's a phrase we have for quarterbacks that get a little nervous in the pocket. We call it cabin fever. I think that's what happened that time. He got a little nervous, and the throw was way off the mark.
It's third down coming up.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. They're setting up screen. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
The Texans will punt the football.
It's first down as they head to the line. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
Has his target. Gains 18.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality receiver. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Throws the pass.
Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
It's now second down. The jumbo set on the field.
Play fake. On the money. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Crossing routes, that's what you want to throw when you see this type of coverage. 4 deep, cover 4. Look for guys going across the field. Hard for the defense to cover those throws.
First down on the way. 2 tight ends on the field here.
Play fake. And he hauls it in. They score again here to pad the lead.
Well, you got a lead. You drive down the field. You score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Titans with an extra point try on the way. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Texans ready to take that football down the field. They're setting up the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Texans now will start this drive at the 27.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
The Texans from the 27. The catch is made.
Good piece of tackling. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
They'll go right to the hurry up. Won't use a timeout here. The Texans get a first down. And he's out of bounds.
That play is good for a Texans.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads into a score later.
First down at the 40. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Texans pistol set here.
Let's go.
2nd down and 10.
And he's taken down. 3rd down on the way. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. From the gun. He makes the catch. And he's going to be tackled. And that's going to bring us to 4th down. Drop back. Shotgun formation. Looks to his left. Finds his mark. That's a failed conversion, but you might as well look at it like a turnover. It's going back the other way.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the 4th quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
Keeps it here. Throws to the right. Pulls it in. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every 1st down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the 2nd half, every 1st down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Off the mark here as this throw heads out of bounds.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. As he moves across the 1st down yardage and a new set of downs.
Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
1st and goal from the 10 to the ground, and a gain of 4. Here in the 2nd half, one look at these stats tells you a big reason this team's on top today, they've been able to run the football.
They have been physical all day long. It's just like this. You're in a fight. You're throwing body blows. They're working. Why go to the head and go for the knockouts? Don't do it. Stay to the body. That's what they've done on the offensive side.
And this will probably wrap things up here.
The margin is increased with another touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. Isn't it? 3rd and goal. Your offensive line just road grades the defense out there, and they get the touchdown running the football.
The Texans ready to receive the kick. He'll have a chance to take off.
And Sue in on the tackle.
Nothing like winning that opening game of the season, Phil.
It really is, Jim, winning week 1 in the NFL.